Hello, God bless you. It's great to have you once again. I hope you stayed connected over the week. Please, if this is your first time you are visiting this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button at the bottom of this video and turn on the notification and stay updated. You can also follow me on Instagram at Okurikolanda, follow my Facebook page Okurikolanda, and stay fully connected. Now, today I want to talk to you about how to calm your mind. How to keep calm from disturbing thoughts. Now, every day, we do have disturbing thoughts in our minds. We cannot concentrate. You find we cannot concentrate in church. Students cannot concentrate in class just because of these disturbing thoughts. We do struggle always, every day with the anxiety, fear, depression, and anger. But when we have such inspirations, which I'm going to give you today, you will never struggle, you will never live unhappy, you will never suffer or struggle again or you will never use all your effort or power to calm your mind. Now, I want to tell you the best way. I want you to listen to this story till the end. Watch this video till the end, and hope by the end of this video, you will be able to calm your mind. Listen to this story very attentively. It's a story of a student with a teacher. This student could not concentrate in class because of these disturbing thoughts. He was performing very poorly. So one day, he went to his English teacher and asked him, "Teacher, I want to ask you a question." The teacher said, "Yes, go ahead, my son." He said, "How can I calm my mind very easily? I have realized that I no longer concentrate in your teachings. I no longer concentrate in class. And also this also affects negatively my performance in class. And now, if you can help me to calm my mind easily, I will be very grateful." The teacher was very wise. So the teacher wanted to show him the best way, to show him practically. Now, just then, the teacher decided to take this student all the way towards the lake. After traveling for a long time, they finally arrived at the lake. The teacher decided to take some rest. He sent this student to go and fetch water for him to drink from the lake. As soon as this student stepped inside the water to fetch water, to fetch some clean water, to fetch clean water for his teacher, some cattle were also there. Some cattle were there also drinking water. Now, this water was not safe for drinking because the mud, because the mud had mixed with the clean water, and now the water was not safe for drinking. This student tried to move further a bit to get clean water for his teacher, but he couldn't find. He then decided to come back to the teacher. He said to him, "Teacher, I didn't find clean water for you to drink. The water is unsafe. The water is unclean for you to drink. The water is muddy." The teacher told him, "My son, you worry so much. You don't need to stress yourself about that. Just take some little rest. Just relax for about 30 minutes. Then go back and fetch me and fetch the water for me to drink." After 30 minutes, this student again went back to the water to fetch water for his teacher. And now, by this time now, he found clean water. Now, he fetched and brought it to the teacher, saying, "Teacher, this is the clean water. You can now drink it." The teacher asked him, "Are you sure the water is clean?" He said, "Yes, the water is very clean. You can now drink it." But this student again asked this teacher another question. He asked, "Teacher, excuse me, I want to ask you another question, please." The teacher said, "Yes, my son, go ahead." He said, "When I went to fetch water for you for the first time, the water was not clean. The water was muddy. I could not fetch clean water for you because the water was not clean for you to drink. And now when I went for the second time, the water is clean. Can you tell me why?" The teacher said, "My son, you asked me on how you can calm your mind very easily. Now I'm going to tell you this. You see, when our mind is full of disturbing thoughts, our mind is full of negative thoughts, when we allow depression, when we allow anger and bitterness, when we allow fear to fill our minds, we will never concentrate, we will never have peace. Now, when our mind is full of such disturbing thoughts, it's like that mud and water. Your mind is like that clean water, and all these disturbing thoughts, they are like that mud. They are like the mud which mixes with water. Now, when your mind is full of such disturbing thoughts, you need to give your mind some little time to settle on its own. Like you see, when we went for the second time now, the water was clean because the mud had settled on its own, and now the water was very clean. Now, when we allow the negative thoughts, when we allow all these disturbing thoughts to rule us, to control us, we might find ourselves doing things which we later regret. But the Bible says in 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7 that cast your anxiety to the Lord, cast your worries to the Lord, because He cares for you. You don't need to struggle, you don't need to use more effort, you don't need to use more power to calm your mind. Just give it some little time to settle on its own. By doing this, you will be saved from many troubles. Your mind will only remain with positive things only. Now, write down your fears, write down your feelings, write down your emotions. Tear them up and have a peaceful mind. This is also another way you can keep calm. Just write all these disturbing thoughts on a piece of paper. Tear them up, and as you tear them up, you also tear them up from your mind. Your mind is like a container which God created to be filled with positive things only. But when you allow the negative thoughts to come to you, to fill your mind, they will take much space of all the good things that God had already planted in our mind. So now we can keep calm very easily from disturbing thoughts when you allow our mind to settle. And also, do not be afraid to share your thoughts to people. Do not be afraid. Do not feel shy to tell people how you feel or the things you are struggling with. With their love, care, and support, you will be able to overcome it all. When we are upset, when our minds is full of these disturbing thoughts, our mind is bound to be negative. And now your mind cannot occupy all the both positive thoughts and negative thoughts at the same time. You either allow the negative ones or the positive ones. And we know, we the children of God, should do everything possible to resist the devil. These negative thoughts are from the devil. These disturbing thoughts, they are from the devil, and you need to let them go. The earlier you empty them out, the earlier you empty all these negative thoughts, all these disturbing thoughts away from your mind, the better for you. Now, when such negative thoughts, when such disturbing thoughts comes into our mind, we need to give our mind some little time to settle on its own. You don't need to struggle. You don't need to use all your own effort to overcome or to keep calm. Now, I hope many times also we do complain, we do stress ourselves over things we cannot control. The stress comes in many ways. Sometimes you are stressing yourself about job, how to get a medical fee, the hospital bill, what you will eat tomorrow, the clothes you will wear. Now, when you think too much, or when we allow overthinking to run our life, it will take much space of that which all the good things God had already planted in our minds. Overthinking will steal your joy. Overthinking will steal your happiness. Now, the earlier or the faster you let them go, the better for you. Stop overthinking. It will make you not to concentrate. And now, when your mind is full of the negative thoughts, when you allow all these disturbing thoughts to run your life, to have the final say, you will do things which you later regret. Your actions will be negative, and that's not very good. That's not okay for you. You will do things which you later come to regret again. Now, I think you have learned something from this story of this student and the teacher. Now, this student could now concentrate in class because he had learned how to keep his mind calm from all the disturbing thoughts. Now, you too, you can do the same. Just give your mind some little time to settle on its own, and all these disturbing thoughts will fade. They will go away. They will disappear, and you will have peace. Please, if you are inspired by this video, kindly hit the subscribe button at the bottom of this video and turn on the notification. And you can also share this video. By sharing this video, it will also help to impact or improve people's lives all over the world. And I hope by doing this, your life will not remain the same again. Stay connected, stay updated for the next video. Turn on the notification, very, very important. I thank you, and may God bless you.